Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem, our Kakodash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. And salutations to all you sincere Akim that are preaching this word in all truth and sincerity. So, just a couple hours ago, Venezuela was attacked, by, of course, Babylon, America, and Trump. Trump issued this strike, and we all know it comes down the pipeline. It comes down from the higher ups. But they attacked Venezuela, and they captured Maduro and his wife, so to say. So yeah, from there, let's get the scripture in, of course, Genesis chapter. Let's see. Genesis chapter 27 in verse 29. Let's read what that says. We're going to start at 30. Genesis 27, verse 30. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac, his father, that Esau, his brother, came in from his herding. And he also had made savory meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, Let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. Now this is going into how Jacob and Esau were getting, where Esau was to get blessed, and, his father, Isaac, is going to put a blessing on him and pretty much tell him, that he would be, how should I say this? That the blessing, the birthright, was going to be passed to him. But Esau, remember, he sold his birthright unto Jacob, which is all prophecy. We didn't steal it from him. He sold it. It was prophecy that it would go down this way. And so they're coming in to get that blessing. And Jacob, supplanted his father, supplanted Esau. And, walked in there and feigned as if he was Esau. So Esau's coming in and is like, well, bless me. And Isaac's like, well, who are you? I just blessed you a minute ago. He's like, what are you talking about? And Isaac, it says, and he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly and said, where is he that hath taken venison and brought it me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him. Yeah, and he shall be blessed. Meaning I already blessed him in the name of the Lord. He's going to receive that blessing. So that's what it is. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, Thy brother came with subtlety, and hath taken away thy blessing. And he said, Is not he rightly named Jacob? For he has supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, which was a fucking lie. He sold it to us. And behold, now he had taken away my blessing. And he said, Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live. Okay? So Esau's blessing was to live by the sword. All right? And Esau is showing the world that that's his blessing, man. Okay?
The United
Look at
States
that.
hit Venezuela with a large-scale strike early Saturday and said its president, Nicolas Maduro, had been captured and flown out of the country. Here's what to know. Multiple explosions and low-flying aircraft were seen in Caracas in the early
A
hours
sword
of
is a
Saturday
weapon that
morning.
you use to
Maduro's
kill.
government immediately accused the
A
US
sword
of an
is not a
imperialist
butcher's
attack on
knife.
civilian
You don't
and
use a
military
sword
installations. US
to
President Donald
dress
Trump posted
meat
on Truth Social that Maduro
that you
had
plan
been,
to eat.
along with
No,
his
a
wife,
sword
captured and
is
flown out of the
used to
country. He added
deal
that the
damage
operation was done in
unto another
conjunction
human
with
being.
US law enforcement.
All
The
right,
apparent
is a
attack
weapon
itself
against
lasted
humanity,
less
if
than
you will.
30 minutes. Trump said in his
Okay?
social media post that
So
the strike was
Esau's
carried
blessing
out
being the sword,
successfully. It comes after the
okay,
Trump
that
administration
means that
has
he's got
escalated pressure on
weapons
Maduro, who has
to
decried US
destroy
military operations against
as many
alleged drug
people
traffickers as a thinly veiled effort to
in a
oust
very
him
short
from
amount of
power.
time.
It was not immediately clear who was running the country.
All right? So you see it there, man. He's utilizing that sword. He is that sword. Okay? It says, And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Which happened, you know, during the time of, Solomon. Slakia, during the time of David, man. Okay, when the Edomites began to rebel. Okay. It says, And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, The days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And it's always been that, man. Esau has always been looking to destroy us as a people, to keep us from prospering in any way, even unto this day. Okay? His goal is to constantly destroy us, man. All right? During the time of during the time of the Babylonians, okay, during the time of the Greeks, because he is the Greek, okay, the Romans, all right, he is the Romans, okay, all those times, man, so as it reads again, it says, The days of mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. So that has never went anywhere, man. Okay, he's still looking to kill us, man. Destroy us as a people, man. And it shows you right here, okay, clear as day, that spirit is still alive, man. Okay. It says right here, here's what to know about the large-scale U.S. strike on Venezuela and the claim by U.S. President Donald Trump in Venezuela. President Nicolas Maduro and his wife have been captured in operation conducted with U.S. law enforcement. So there it is, man. That spirit has never gone away. All right, he's going to, bring out that chip, man, in attempt to microchip you all. And those of you that don't, he's going to seek to kill you, man. Those of you that choose not to get it, he'll be torturing you, looking to kill you, man. All right, so you get that. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Arakakodah, Shalom.